schools about
Yeah,
taking kids, detaining kids for 2 weeks,
yeah, that's
away
mad.
from
That
away
was
from the
fucked up.
parents.
Yeah,
Wait,
that is
what do you?
mad.
Sorry, I'm lost. I don't really know much about this, but what do you mean detaining kids for 2 weeks?
Literally.
So what it states that in the Coronavirus Act is that if they want to, without telling you as a parent,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, they can tell the school or the place they say they can take them to, like they can take them or the people that are in temporary custody of your child at the time, whatever that be, a school, a babysitter, or anyone like that in temporary custody of your child at the time. The government can take your child, tell them, but don't have to tell you as a parent, and take them away and put them in a facility for up to 14 days.
That's been happening.
What? 14 days?
Up to 14
that
days.
Don't even make sense, because when a kid is as little as
Second topic is save the children. Save the children.
Okay, what's the deal?
Yes. So, guys, more and more, so this topic is really getting to me, yeah? Car.
Yeah, go on.
I'm just learning so much about it. And obviously, I've known a lot about it in the past, but this, since this COVID thing's happened, like, there's so much stuff that I've seen and understood and heard and researched, and it's just crazy. And then the major thing that happened was the Coronavirus Act they put in schools about taking kids, detaining kids for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
away
mad.
from
That
away
was
from
fucked
the
up.
parents.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you? Sorry, I'm lost. I don't really know much about this, but what do you mean detaining kids for 2 weeks?
Literally.
So what it states that in the Coronavirus Act is that if they want to, without telling you as a parent, you know what I mean, they can tell the school or the place they say they can take them to, like they can take them the people that are in temporary custody of your child at the time, whatever that be, a school, a babysitter, or anyone like that in temporary custody of your child at the time. The government can take your child, tell them, but don't have to tell you as a parent, and take them away and put them in a facility for up to 14 days.
That's been happening.
What? 14 days?
Up to 14
that
days.
Don't even make sense, because when a kid is as little as hits their head or bleeds or something, they have to phone the parents and let them know.
Yeah, they tell you, but they don't tell you where it is. People are like, it's my child, where is he? They don't tell you. Sorry, man,
so
you
this
have
is
to wait.
law? This is law?
Yeah.
Coronavirus Act, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
Coronavirus Act law.
They tell you, sorry, ma'am, you have to wait. It's your kid, but you have to wait.
So when did this come into force?
That's in force now, isn't it?
Yeah, it came
Yeah, that's in force now.
In the UK?
Yeah, in the UK.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm listening, but I'm just looking for something.
It's something legislation of COVID Act to do with children in power of custody of someone else. Something.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so, it is mad. It is proper mad.
We're seeing like this whole movement of attacking on kids. Like, obviously the children are the most vulnerable in society, yeah? But they're getting attacked by the government, they're getting attacked by pedophiles, they're getting attacked by all this social media brainwashing. I mean, what's Conspiracy was doing some research on the M.A.Ps and what is it? A.A.Ms.
A.A.M, yeah.
Yeah, A.A.M.
So quickly, could you just break that down?
Adult attracted minor. It's a new thing they're talking. They're saying they're calling themselves this, and it means they're kids looking for an adult, looking for it, proactively looking.
Kids looking for an adult.
Kids looking for adults. So now there's adult attracted minors, and there's M.A.P, which are minor attracted adults. So it means adults attracted to minors. So it's just all fucked up, and they're making these laws where it's allowed now because of gender fluid, age fluid, whatever.
Yeah, it's mad. Give me 1 sec. But it's mad. It's absolutely
You have to look into that shit when you go. I swear.
It sounds a bit. It sounds not a bit. A lot messed up.
Innit? Jay, tell her about all the things I sent you, Jay.
Yeah.
About the map and the pictures and all that mad.
So Conspiracy was actually having a conversation with one of these people.
With a map.
Not a person, not an adult. It was a child, a 13-year-old girl, was it?
Yeah, but man didn't know, innit? Man was trying to speak to an adult and find out what is MAP. This kid comes on telling me they're not a MAP, they're A.A.M. I said, what's that? They tell me, remember I sent you a whole screenshot of the conversation. It was like, I'm an A.A.M. I said, what's that? Adult attracted minor. I'm 13, looking for an adult. I said, how come? Why can't you find someone your own age? And then I started talking to her like it was my daughter, because I felt sad that a child would be in such a situation where she feels the need to crave an adult. When there's plenty of people your age you can go to a fun fair with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's it. It's all messed up.
Even on Facebook, paedophiles are actually posting their faces. That's how proud they are now.
But if they're paedophiles, why are they're uncaught paedophiles?
Yeah.
No, they're just basically, so paedophiles now, like I was saying last week, is their whole agenda is to move the goalposts. So we all know that paedophiles are wrong, and that is a wrong act, But once they move the goalpost, as in create age fluid and trans age, create it to be a sexual orientation and a mental
disability. So to try
disability.
and normalize it.
Make it a mental disability, then it's fine, because all these people have got mental instabilities like schizophrenia, anxiety. It's going to be classed as one of them. There's going to be a person that's got one of them cases, isn't it? They're not schizophrenic, they're attracted to younger kids, isn't it? And so because of that,
they even say, Jay, when I asked them, but you're a paedophile, you said this is a MAP. They're saying, no, we're a minor attracted adult, and because of that, it's okay. And I'm saying, but how though? So you don't have children? He said, no, obviously not. But so the thing is, this is people who have never had that maternal bond with someone, so therefore they seemed, I don't know, but it seems that way, because if anyone had a kid, it would be impossible, I think, for them to turn into a MAP tomorrow. So it would say, I could at least say, from a statistical point of view, these people are all single, not non-children, unless of course they abuse their own. So who knows?
The name's just wrong. Like, the name, like, why would you even come up with the name like that though?
It's baffling, I lie. It's baffling.
Yeah, like I can't.
The names. Remember, names is to normalize. So when they do a name like gay, lesbian, really that's just homosex. But they give everything a name so that you can have the option of choosing that. So now we have transsexual, bisexual, transgender. The list goes on, and MAP and A.A.M being added to that.
Yeah, but you know what? Stuff like transgender and all those other names, like I kind of get, but to be a minor attracted adult or whatever it is just too.
They call it something like a minor attracted person or something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, but remember, if there's enough, so this isn't coming from legislation. This isn't. This is coming from the
communities.
People.
From the communities. Right? If there's a big enough community, then they will make it happen. So the transsexuals had a big enough community to be able to put themselves on the map. Yeah, and they have gone through loads of other the trans movement. They've gone through loads of other things such as trans age, which you believe you're different age, trans race. Like, there's so many people that claim they're trans race. They like M.A.P, he's trans race. You get me? Yeah. He's a white guy and he's acting like he comes from Jamaica. And so loads of these communities have been built because there's so many people that are doing it. And so from that, you got trans age, which is if you believe you're younger, and that means you can have relationships with younger people.
Yeah.
And then you've got
just going back to the the trans race thing. how does it work if, say, for example, I don't know, let's say if I grew up in a predominantly white country or place, would you call me trans race if I was acting the way that maybe stereotypically you would think those type of people to act?
Nah, I mean, trans race is a belief that you believe that you are something that you're not. So if you say, for instance, like White Yardie, he grew up in Jamaica and his whole life was in Jamaica, but he's a white kid. And when he's come over here, he talks Jamaican, he acts Jamaican, but because he grew up in there, he knows that's his identity. But if you grow up in this country, and you believe that you're from another country or another culture, and you have no roots in that culture, that's when you believe you're trans race or you're trans age. If you're 37 and you're married and you got kids, but you believe that you're a 3-year-old and you should be in diapers, and you leave your kids and your whole family, that's your belief saying that what you know is right and this is what you are. And so this is the mental illness basically that people have in it. And the same with like gender fluid. So you can go between genders. It's just they've created age fluid, so you can move between ages as well now. So all these things are being normalized. They've been normalized. And like conspiracy saying is, all it does, it needs a community to get behind it, to normalize it, and then it's okay. It doesn't even need to be in legislation.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, so moving on with that, This weekend they had the march for Save the Children, where they all went up to London, outside was it Buckingham Palace or one of them Parliament? No, Buckingham Palace I think it was, and there were
the BBC
and shouting Prince Andrew's name, get him out, this paedophile.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's not one level they're attacking with this thing. It's on all levels. From the bottom, they've hit the kids to make them believe that they can have relationships with adults. They try to make.
I
got
a question for all of you. Like, I hope I would like you all to give me an answer. Hold on. How many TV stations did you see that on? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah. So that's another thing. Where's the media? Where is the media?
I don't watch TV.
The media are nowhere. And the reason why I believe the media are nowhere is because the names that are being mentioned and the places where they are going, they don't want to be placing that on television with them screaming that stuff. What, people screaming at Prince Andrew, paedophile this, paedophile that, outside Buckingham Palace and the BBC. Remember, at the BBC, there's a statue outside the BBC of someone that was molesting kids from way, way back when. And had slaves and all that sort of madness. They were all like trying to take that statue down and protesting against that statue. You didn't see that on television, did you?
No.
You know what I mean? So
it's crazy, man.
I truly believe they don't want to show themselves up. They don't want to show the shit that's on their doorstep right now. That's the way I see it. Like, people are shitting on their doorstep and they don't want to show that to the world.
Yeah, that's it, man.
So that's my opinion anyway.
Help yourselves, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Press this button here right now. Jeez.
Yo, press this big red button.
Press this button. Here.
Yeah, button. Button. Red one.